Is the new Halloween 4K box set from Scream Factory a trick or treat? Let's talk about it. In today's physical media news video, I'm going to be talking about Scream Factory's announcement for the Halloween box set of Halloween 6 through 8 finally going to 4K. I'm going to be talking about the pros of this box set, the cons of this box set, ultimately my decision on if I'm going to be picking up this one right away or holding off on it, and also my recommendation on what you should do out there with this box set. So let's get right into it. Now to get into our first subtopic, and we're going to talk about the pros of this Halloween box set release from Scream Factory. And I'm really excited for this release because we're finally getting Halloween 6 through 8 on 4K. Yes, they're getting the 4K treatment. I'm really excited to see how these films look in that upgraded quality, especially in particular Halloween 7, Halloween H2O, Halloween 20 Years Later. That is one of my favorites out of the whole franchise. Actually, it's my second favorite Halloween movie. I just really like the Michael Myers and Laurie Strode showdown towards the end of the movie. I think it's so fantastic. So I'm excited to see what that film looks like in 4K now. I bet it's going to look really sharp, and it's just going to look so good. So I'm excited to see how all these movies look upgraded. And not only that, we're getting it from a boutique label. We're getting it from Scream Factory. It's not just any old 4K release from a studio. No, this is from Scream Factory, and we know Scream Factory puts a lot of care and time into their products. And I'm just excited to see what's going to be on these movies. Like they did with all the other Halloween movies before it, they always add a ton of special features. So I'm expecting that we're going to be getting a lot of special features on Halloween 6 through 8 as well. Because, I mean, you just take a look at the back of the Halloween 2 box set and you see so much special features on here. So I'm expecting the same treatment for these movies as well. And not only that, I know Scream Factory is going to do a great job giving us all the cuts of the movies. I believe they're going to be giving us for Halloween 6 both the theatrical and producer's cut of the movie. So that's going to be awesome. I'm glad we're going to get both cuts there. At least I think that's what they're giving us. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see that because Scream Factory, once again, always does a good job. They make quality products, so you can see how this looks. You're in a nice hard case packaging. The slip, I mean, this was just such a cool idea how they did this one. Really cool how it's actually got some good protection there, but then it also just slips out really easily. So I'm excited for that. I'm glad to see that they're all going to be getting this same kind of treatment, Halloween 6 through 8. So that's going to be fantastic. And once again, it's the Scream Factory label, right? Scream Factory just puts tons of dedication and time, especially into their products, like their horror movies, especially things they put on 4K. So I'm sure the movies are going to look great. The movies are going to sound great. We're going to get all those great special features that Scream Factory is known for. We're going to get all the cuts of the different movies that are necessary. And so that's great that it's being released by Scream Factory. There's no other label out there that I would want to do Halloween 6 through 8 besides Scream Factory. So I'm glad we're getting this from them. Super hyped about that. So some really good positives here to be excited about. Also, not only are we getting, kind of these slip out covers like we normally been getting, but now it's going to be in a box as well. So we're actually getting all three of the movies into a box set, and that's pretty exciting as well. Gives it some more protection. You can find them really easy. Just keep them all together on the shelf. Nice thick spine with the box set. And so I think that's a really cool idea to do that. Like, why not? And so I'm pretty excited about that, to actually get, a little bit extra protection and have it, I guess a box inside a box inside a box. I mean, that's cool. So why not? I'm always for more boxes with the physical media to give more protection, keep them more organized. So definitely a lot of great positives for these new Halloween movies for us fans to be excited about. Now to get into our second subtopic here, and we got to talk about the cons with this Halloween box set. And I know what's on everybody's mind, the price. So I believe the price is at $120. Wow, this is a big hefty price, Scream Factory, and I believe this is more expensive than what you did before with the past Halloween movies. I believe in the past, I think those were about $35. So if you do the math here, $120, 3 movies, each one's $40. So basically an increase in price for each of these movies here. I don't like that at all. It feels like Scream Factory, you're trying to pull one over on the collectors here by charging more expensive prices for these movies now. And I just don't like that. And what is another negative is you have to get them all in the box set. You can't pick and choose. Get only the ones you want. No, you get all 3 in the box set, one price. There you go. So you either get them all or you get none of them. I don't like that. Before Scream Factory, you could have chosen, oh, okay, I only want that one. I want that Halloween movie. I don't want that one. And you got to pick and choose because they were all separate. I thought that was really cool. Here, you're just saying, nope, this is a box set now, and you better take them all or none of them. I just don't like that. It's cool to offer that box set option, but I wish they would offer the movies separately as well. And what would have been cool is if you offered a box set option, maybe discount the box set a little bit, $5 or $10 for getting all of them together, not make it more expensive. I don't like that at all. So to me, that's a big con, just that hefty price, and you have to get all of them. Even if you only maybe want one of them. Maybe you only really care about Halloween H2O and you could have skipped over Curse of Michael Myers and Resurrection. Well, too bad, so sad you don't have that option. You're getting all of them. I just don't like that. I feel like Scream Factory is just trying to get the most out of the collector's money right there. And yeah, I just don't really appreciate that. Some of the other cons here is when I looked at the artwork for these movies, they are kind of keeping in line with the same style of, you know, the fall Levy background. But all of them, to me, I wasn't really impressed by the cover art. I just thought it looked kind of, I mean, it looked okay. It's keeping with the same style, but none of it impressed me. It just felt like, okay, the leaves are in a different shape. There wasn't too much different with Michael Myers. I mean, there's subtle differences there, but not a whole lot of difference there. It's not like, oh, when you got Halloween 3 Scream Factory, look at the artwork for this one. This one looks so insanely awesome. Look at how cool this one looks. Now, this had a lot of details here with something really unique and different. Now, I get Halloween 3 is a really unique and different movie from the other Halloween movies, but I still wanted something a little bit different than what we're getting for Halloween 6 through 8. It just felt very generic, and it's like, okay, we kind of already seen that before. It's just, and they all look so closely similar. Just really subtle differences. To me, I just wasn't impressed by the cover art. And for these movies, once again, to be more expensive, to be required to get a box set and get all 3 if you want any of them, for it to be more at that price and for the cover art to be kind of not super exciting, that to me is a big disappointment there. And so there's definitely some cons with this 4K box set from Scream Factory. Now to get into our third subtopic here, I'm going to talk about what would my ultimate decision be. Should I pick this one up right away? Should I pre-order it? Or should I wait and then pick it up later? See if it gets discounted? So just to kind of go over my thought process here, I will probably end up picking this one up day one. I probably will get a pre-order in for it eventually, not right away. Because I want to review it and unbox it for the channel. So if you're excited to see it get reviewed and unboxed, definitely let me know down below, because that will make my decision a little bit more clear. So I want to pick it up for that reason alone. But if I was not running a channel here and I did not want to review it and unbox it for you all, then I probably would wait on this a little bit, because I think this will drop in price. I mean, box sets often drop in price, whether it's, you know, $10-20 or sometimes even more down the line. I remember the Friday the 13th box set. That was an awesome, amazing box set, and it heavily dropped in price. I mean, it went down, what, like $40-60, maybe even a little bit more. I remember I got it, pretty late in the game, but it was a lot cheaper. I'm like, oh my goodness, for all these movies now, I'm getting it at this price point. So, I mean, if I wasn't getting it for the channel, I would probably wait till I saw a good decrease in price here, because once again, this hefty price here to me just makes me not super excited to try to pick it up day one. So my recommendation out there, it just depends on how big of a fan of these movies are you, because I know some of these movies are probably considered the weaker ones in the Halloween franchise. So if it's something you're not a super big fan of that you can wait on, I would say wait on it a little bit. Wait a few months, 3-6 months. It'll probably drop in price. Like I said, these box sets often drop in price. So yeah, I can see that definitely happening. So as a collector, if you just want to get it into the collection to have it, but you don't need it right away, I would say, hold off on it. No need to pre-order it right now. But if you're a big fan of each of these movies, 6, 7, 8, and you want to watch it right away, you can't resist, you need to get it, then, well, you're going to have to shell out the big price for it, unfortunately, because you got to get them all together in this box set. So it really just depends on how you're feeling out there. But like I said, I feel like if you can hold off on it, I think it will drop in price. That would be my recommendation. But I think I'm probably going to get it just to show it off and review it on the channel. And hopefully then that helps your decision on if you want to pick it up later or not. Because I will definitely give you a full in-depth review and unboxing of this box set. But let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this Halloween 4K box set being released from Scream Factory at this price. Are you going to pre-order it? Are you going to, wait, see if it drops in price? Are you going to just, forget about this one completely and never pick it up? Maybe you're not a fan of these movies at all. Let's have these movie discussions down below. And if you're just discovering the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this amazing mega fan community, make sure you subscribe right now to stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. Trick or treat, mother. And if you like this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.